Passenger brief, safety.
Yep.
Seatbelts. You got your seatbelt on. I gotta tighten mine a little bit.
All right.
Your air vent is up here. Hopefully that thing's nice and clear and keeping us cool. Fuel or fire extinguisher is right here in the middle between us.
Okay.
Emergency exits are these 2 doors we have here.
Pretty much. Yep.
We'll keep talking and you know, if we have any issues. And do you have any questions?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. I took a photo of the tack time. Let's check circuit breakers. Okay, I did notice that this thing sticks down. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that.
All right. So this is a twisting one, huh? To get full rich.
Yep.
Throttle slide prime. So you said 7.
Okay, so we're not going to use this primer because it's inoperative right there. Placarded as an op. It's because it's had the 0320 STC to its magnetos, I believe.
Okay. Brakes.
Okay.
Clear prop. Master on.
All right.
Make sure we put our beacon on. We'll turn our mags.
We'll wait
a second, but
yep.
turn our mags to start.
And we're looking for oil pressure. That's what I always tell my students. We're looking for oil pressure to rise. If it's slightly low, it's fine on a hot day like today. I mean, you just don't want it to be 0 for the most part. Obviously, that's not a good thing. It's probably actually if that were to happen, it's probably because of a valve that's stuck open. Check valve.
Alright. Do we need to reset fuel at all, or are we good?
That should be what it's measuring right there, which it's obviously about to fix itself.
Yeah.
So that'll improve as we get the airplane running right there.
Alright, we good. Clear prop.
There you go. And on the power too. Perfect.
Looking at oil pressure in the green, oil temperature.
They start good when they're hot.
Should I lean this out a little bit? Like good? Lights, so we have a taxi light. No nav lights.
You don't have to use them.
Good on cabin air.
I got it on already, so that's good.
Put our avionics on.
Yep.
Alright, so what's that message telling you on the diamond right there?
Ground, good morning. This is Cessna 13059, setting up the Romeo 4 tie downs.
Still loading. It's also got something in the middle of the
database no longer current.
So go ahead and hit
13059
accept on that.
John 2 ground. Roger, just hold your position
Alright,
right
good
there.
deal.
There's going to be a King Air entering the ramp at Romeo 4.
Holding position at Romeo 4.
King Air 2 Lane Papa, we're clear of 20 for
Cool.
ramp.
Cool.
King Air 2 Lima Papa taxing to the ramp via Alpha Romeo 4.
Alpha Romeo 4, King Air 2 Lane Papa.
Alright.
Cessna 059
Maybe
Alpha.
next round, let's
King
get
Air
ATIS.
enters runway 20 taxi via Romeo 4 Alpha.
We're going to be doing a little bit of emergency procedures today. I'm going to walk you through it since we did it last
King Air
time.
Romeo 4 Alpha.
That'll be the
runway
focus of the
20
flight today other than landings.
12705, can we hit enter here?
Yep. So, and that's fine, yep, cool.
You don't. Alright. There's our John tune.
0, visual approach in use. I'll All aircraft use caution. Numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Taxiway Romeo 3 is closed. Advise on initial contact. Have information. John 2 tower information. Charlie. Time 1450 Zulu. Wind calm. Weather better than 5005. Temperature 23. Dew point 17. Altimeter 3002. Landing and departing runway 20. Visual approach in use. All aircraft use caution. Numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Taxiway Romeo 3 is closed. Advise on initial contact. Have information. Charlie. John 2 tower information. Charlie. Time 1450 Zulu. Wind calm. Weather better than 5005. Temperature 23. Dew point 17. Altimeter 3002. Landing and departing runway 20. Visual approach in use. All aircraft use caution. Numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Taxiway Romeo 3 is closed. Advise on initial contact. Have information.
Oh, we got
Charlie.
information. Charlie.
John 2 tower information. Charlie. Time 1450 Zulu.
3002.
Wind calm. Weather better than 5005.
A little loud.
Temperature 23. Dew
How are you
point
doing?
17. Altimeter 3002.
That's the volume for them.
Landing and departing runway
There you
20.
go.
Visual
Better.
approach in use. All aircraft use
Yeah,
caution.
you're
Numerous birds in
my-
the vicinity of the airport.
Yeah, I feel like I'm loud in my own ears.
Okay,
that's
Lodge.
gonna be
This
mad.
one. Get better.
Yeah, well, now you're quiet.
Okay. You just gotta use this knob to adjust it.
Weather better than 5005.
Alright, now put the fuel selector was on right, which
Okay.
it's fine. I'll just put it on the bolt for you.
Okay.
Because on these checklists it says to do it way up here at the top.
Feel both. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And each plane we get into is a different checklist.
Yeah, but you will see though on the run up, you would have got it right there because it's
Okay.
right on. Just
Cool.
trying to keep the tanks in balance.
Seatbelts, harnesses, flaps are up, heat vent for us, avionics are on. We just got our ATIS, we got our information. Charlie. Altimeter is set. Let's set it on. How do I set this?
So
Is it-
click on the 3009 right there, and then it's a drag wheel, or you can yep.
002. They match. Okay. Transponder 1200 on
Yeah.
ground.
Somebody's got a hot mic up in the tower right now.
Really?
It's saying RX right there. I can hear it.
ADSB is on. Where do we check for that?
All right, ADSB. It's actually got no signal right now. It's because it's booting up. But it's right here. See how it says ADSB status. Anytime the avionics are on, it's going to be on unless it tells you otherwise.
Okay. Radio test.
All right, so we don't even have to do that. At a tower
Taxi
airport.
light is required. Brakes will test once we get clearance. Attitude indicator. I mean, it's almost at 5. Is there a way to? Is that just the way we're sitting, or?
That nose strut's high, right?
Yeah. Our turn coordinator. Not quite centered, but it's in between the lines.
Yep.
And our heading indicator to compass.
All right, and you're going to see in this airplane, for now.
There you go. Yeah.
See that?
Yep.
Weird, right?
Yeah. So it's about 195, 120, 195.
It's pretty close. It's.
Yeah. All right.
I caught on that yesterday. I've never seen a compass get so affected by one before, but watch this. My iPad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did 180 degrees.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to keep my iPad down here now.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for letting me know that, compass.
Yeah.
You're so sensitive. Made in the UK.
All right.
Red
Let's
coat
go
compass.
to ground. That's 11945.
1217.
Yeah, 1217. So we're on ground.
Yeah, that's what you're on. And before you call them, where are we going?
We're going to Bowling Green, so we're
All
going to go to the north.
Okay, so frequency-wise, what do we need to be thinking about in advance while we're on the ground so it's easier?
You mean to like set up our radios for Bowling Green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a look at their frequencies and see what they are.
Yeah, it was 12300
Okay,
if I remember correctly.
Oh,
But
that's CTAF.
Bowling Green information. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah. 1230.
Yep. So what's the weather frequency?
The weather is 127825, so we can put that down here.
Yep.
127825. All right.
So that's on the standby and he's ready to rock and roll when you want it. Good.
Why does it still say M91 there?
Because it's, I don't know, it's actually a really good question. It's got,
Receiving.
yeah, it's because it's got If you were to hit ATIS, I bet it will. See how it's programmed for Mach 9.1? I bet if I hit ATIS right now, it puts in 12067. Yeah, that's what it is.
Gotcha.
All right, so what was that frequency again? 127?
127.825.
127.825. All right, there you go.
All
I'm still new to these dining avionics myself. They do weird stuff like that.
Yeah, we've also flown like 6 times and have been in 3 different airplanes now.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go ahead and load a flight plan while you're here. We're not going to use the 430 today. Just use this one. Just hit the direct button and type in, click where it says John Tune, Bowling Green.
KBWG.
Yep, and it's got Bowling Green, Warren County up there. That's the airport we're going to.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you got to look at the soft keys at the bottom. And you can hit
Add flight plan.
do that. Yep. And then you can also do, so let's see. Go ahead and, well, it's already got a bunch of Bowling Greens in here. Just hit the cancel button right here. And just hit direct. Well, now it's taking you direct to Bowling Green.
Okay.
Oh, and it's because it's already been loaded in the flight plan by somebody 3 times. I don't know why, but.
All right.
So we got that, but what we're going to do today, take a look at your map. If you were to follow that, right, you're going to clip the corner of the Charlie.
Yep.
So we're going to just go out to the north, like on our way to Springfield, and then turn right once we're clear of the Charlie.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
So it's going to be John Tune ground, Skyhawk November 7308 Golf at the south tie downs with information Charlie. VFR departure to the north.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep. We'll need to run up too.
Oh yeah. Request taxi to the run up?
Yep.
Okay. John Tune ground, Skyhawk November 7308 Golf at south tie downs, requesting taxi to the run up area with information Charlie, departing VFR to the north. It's still wide open.
Cessna 7308 Golf John Tune ground. You better set up for Romeo 1 or Romeo 2.
Romeo 2, 08 Golf.
Cessna 08 Golf Roger. Just hold your position. There's going to be a Cessna taxi in the ramp via Romeo 2.
You picked the wrong one.
Oh, we can take Romeo 1.
We can take Romeo 1, 08 Golf.
Cessna 08 Golf Roger. Taxi to the run-up area via Romeo 1. Advised when your run-up is complete.
Via Romeo 1, advise when complete, 7308 Golf. Alright. What's up with that static? Is that...
You can taxi. I'll ask her.
Ooh.
You feel that nose well?
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was telling you about. Alright, my flight controls?
Your controls.
My flight controls. Alright, my brakes are good. Your flight controls.
My controls.
Tune ground, Learjet 501 Kilo Tango's at the FBO, ready to taxi.
Learjet 1 Kilo Tango, runway 20, taxi via Romeo 4 Alpha.
Do we go straight or do we go right?
You can go straight since it's clear.
501 Kilo Tango.
And tune ground, this is 7308 Golf. It sounds like we got a hot mic. Do you guys hear that?
Cessna 08 Golf negative.
Roger. It's probably her then. That's crazy sounding, right?
Yeah, I mean, is it not our squelch?
It's our squelch.
Yeah, there we go. She's like, you rookies.
Nah, you rookies. So if you push in on that button, I should have thought about that first. That's the squelch button on the volume knob. It probably got pressed in a little
Yeah,
bit.
I definitely pressed that.
No.
Come on, baby.
So you can tell that nose strut is getting easily compressed. That's what's going to happen. Yep. So you're going to have to do a little bit of soft field technique or this airplane's going to vibrate hard.
Well, it'll be good on my
Soft field.
my elevator control today.
Yep.
I tried to watch some YouTube videos about like stalling landings and like you know, just kind of order of operations. Alright. A run up. We got brakes, fuel on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls. AP. Is that just me, like free and cleared controls too?
You're checking your flight controls right there when it says flight controls. If it has autopilot installed, you check your AP if you were going to use it. We won't use ours today.
Information Charlie, alright, Romeo 2.
Controls free and clear. Engine instruments, or just instruments.
Okay. So you're looking at your engine instruments, making sure they're in the green?
Yep. Our oil pressure's a little low, but
fine. Hot day, that's what happens.
And last calling 1, engine depart to the south, taking call sign.
Mixture, best power.
521 Alpha Golf, we're mooning.
And this thing takes a lot of spinning to get it. They're at full rich. Primer in and locked, that's in op.
Mooning 521 Alpha Golf, Roger. And were you ready to taxi, and are you at Contour?
Contour, but we're in the parking closer to the tower, and we're ready to taxi.
Mooning 1 Alpha Golf, Roger. You'll be behind the citation that's
just mags will go all the way to right.
Runway 20, taxi via Romeo 4 Alpha.
Alright,
and
good
once
drop.
you get in the air,
back
we'll
to both.
to 119.35.
To the left.
Into the Charlie.
Good drop.
Okay, behind the citation.
Back to both.
Romeo 4,
Do our pitot heat, or carb heat.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Alright, about 30 RPM drop.
Will you have a squawk for us departure?
And we want to check our amps and volts, so we'll pull everything on, beacon.
Wonderful, thank you, 1 Alpha Golf.
Yep. Holding amps.
Yep.
Alright, raise.
Ground, Falcon 611, Tango X-ray, Romeo 2.
Oil pressure and oil temperature are back in the green. Idle, check closed.
Alpha 1, we're going to...
So we should I go all the way to idle?
Let's see if we've ground taxi to the ramp. Yeah, Alpha Romeo
pulled my
4.
carb
Just give
heat.
way to Mooney. That's taxiing now.
Is that all the way out?
Alpha
Yeah.
Romeo
Okay, good.
4.
Let's just making sure.
Yeah.
Fucking 1 Tango X-ray. I'm sorry, did you say Romeo 2?
Alright.
Affirmative, Romeo 2, 1 Tango X-ray, ready to taxi.
Fucking 1 Tango X-ray. Runway 20, taxi via Romeo 2 Alpha.
20 via Romeo 2 Alpha,
So
1
we're
Tango
good.
X-ray.
Alright, run up. Is it complete now? Yep.
Run up complete.
Alright.
Auto friction was our last
Let's
thing.
go ahead and do our pre-takeoff check.
Pre-takeoff check. Make sure full rich carb heat is off. Pitot heat as required. We don't need it, but so I'll keep it off. Transponder is alt. Is on ground. That'll change when we take off. Heading bug. We'll want to put it to the north.
Put it to 200s for now, which is going to be runway heading.
It's already on it.
6.
Yep.
It's weird getting back in this glass cockpit when I'm looking around again.
I know, right? There's more.
Doors and windows, we can keep those up until we get down to hold short line. Landing light is on. Strobes are not on because we
don't have any.
We don't have any. Time is 10:34. Our brakes we can release and request condition.
And then our takeoff is 52. Climb is V1 Y at 71 right there. We're going to be going VFR to the north. Walk me through the emergency procedures. How would that go?
I need permission to cross out.
If we lose power on the runway, we'll reduce our speed by aerodynamic braking and stay on the ground.
Okay.
If we lose power on climb, we'll find a field straight ahead or kind of off runway center.
Okay.
And if we get up to pattern altitude, we'll make an attempt to turn down around and make the runway.
Okay.
A-frame.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. What altitude when we're going out of this Charlie area here do we need to stay below?
We need to stay below 2400, but we'll fly out at 2000.
All right, just to give us some buffer room for now. All right. And then we'll get out of there, and then we'll go to Bowling Green.
So, and when we take off, since we're taking off runway 20, we're going to take off to the south.
Get a right downwind departure, most likely.
Yeah, so we're going to just take off, turn crosswind, continue climb to
pattern altitude.
Pattern altitude of 1500 feet.
Hold pattern altitude. so you get a beam. The 1,000 footers on the opposite end.
Yep.
Then start your climb and turn toward the north.
And that's on our takeoff end, you're saying? So go fly
so
the full down.
Once you're back to 20.
Okay.
Yep. And then, what was I going to say? Since we're going to be, what direction is our flight going to be to Bowling Green once we get clear of the Charlie? Like, is it going to be west or east?
It's going to be north. Well, we're going to fly to the west slightly.
And then we're going to fly
northeast. Yeah.
Northeast. Right, so eastern VFR cruising altitudes, do you remember what those are?
No, that's something that I haven't gotten to on my...
Odd altitudes plus 500, so you can do 3,500 or 5,500.
3,500, okay. Or 5,500?
Yeah, we'll do 3,500 most likely, but up to you.
All right. So I'm going to set my altimeter bug to 1,500 feet to get the pattern altitude.
Yep.
And then we'll call John Tune Ground and tell them we're run up complete.
Sounds good to me.
All right. John Tune Ground, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, run up complete.
Cessna 08 Golf, runway 20, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 20, 7308 Golf. Did I do everything right that time?
That was all right. That was all good.
Still, the radio comms are still intimidating to me just because I've messed up so many times that I'm... But I also just watched some videos of people that are like actual pilots and they still are not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
listen to me do them sometimes.
No, dude, you...
I'll say all kinds of weird stuff, man. Especially taxi instruction. Taxi instruction in an unfamiliar airport sucks. Turn right on Alpha, left on Charlie. Continue straight ahead, runway 16, cross runway 16. Make right on Delta. Continue on Delta down to Delta 1, back to the ramp. Okay. Progressive taxi, please.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like this. Progressive taxi.
And that's just saying
turn right.
That they're just going to keep eyes on you and
keep directions the entire way down.
So do you not use like a notepad and stuff?
I do. Sometimes they go too fast, so it's like
at
a big airport you're unfamiliar with, it's intimidating.
I was watching guys online, they'll go to the taxi diagram and they'll highlight it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll forget to get your highlighter out before you contact them like an idiot. When you're alone, you're like, oh.
Yeah. And I know ForeFlight has like different tiers of their stuff. Like they have a positioning system on the taxi diagram, which I don't pay for.
Yep.
That might be helpful because if you're at a huge airport, you're like, okay, where the hell am I?
If you get into a Cirrus, they're going to have safe taxi, which is going to tell you directions as you taxi along.
Really?
Going to tell Charlie straight ahead. You're on taxiway Charlie.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
These things look like they're about to fly. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Those may or may not be the Night Stalkers. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Looks like medics.
Medics?
Yeah, medic helicopters.
Those are Black Hawks?
Yep.
God, man. Military aircraft are so cool.
Yeah, bro.
But they started in one of these.
I bet they didn't. I bet they started in that thing, man.
No.
Oh, listen to those guys talk on the radio. You want to hear bad radio comms. No offense to our military, but man, they got their job is not to their job is not to have good radio calls. Their job is to do some sketchy stuff. So kind of an oversight sometimes.
So 13386 is a rotation speed of 55, or is it 52?
55.
Okay. Why is it slightly faster?
Change in weight, just a little bit from the fact. I mean, they both weigh max gross weight of 2,300. It's just a certification process. Something along the lines is different. Not sure exactly what. These older Cessnas fly slightly slower, though. It is rule of thumb on them. It's the first time we've had a busy airport.
Yeah.
You and me. These guys are getting eye for departures, so.
All these rich businessmen. What's this guy doing? Right here.
What guy? That guy going around? Or low approach on the instrument approach only?
So how far back behind these guys do you want me to stay?
We'll just kind of get up to this,
intersection.
Yep. That's a Falcon, he's got 3 of them, so maybe he can really screw our day up if he wants to. Looks like we're gonna have some crosswind today.
Yeah, do we have a windsock? No, there it is.
We'll chill out here and we'll stay on ground for now. I bet the camera doesn't pick up how big that thing is. That thing's huge.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a cooler plane than that G5 that took off this morning.
Oh, those things look sick.
I mean, I kind of want to do some there's got to be a way to find the tail number of that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm trying to figure out who owns it. I just want to see
what
it looks like.
Does that thing have split flaps on the end? It looks like it does.
Yeah, it's got leading edge flaps.
Got slats, I know that. I can't tell if that's what the shadow I'm seeing is or if it's... I don't know. Irrelevant, but here comes another cool jet.
That almost looks like that G5 from earlier.
Oh, that's the Challenger, because it looks like a CRJ.
Yeah.
That was he planted her.
No flare. That's another sick paint job.
Yeah, that was cool looking. You know, this 6,000 foot runway looks like a lot to us. For these guys, it's kind of not short at all, but I mean, the runway doesn't look as big when you're going 150 miles per hour.
Yeah.
He's probably landing at 130 right there, 140 miles per hour, something like that. 120 knots.
John 2 ground, Challenger 99060 Romeo is on Alpha 2 going to contour.
Challenger 99060 Romeo, John 2 ground, turn left Alpha, right Romeo 4.
Left on Alpha, right Romeo 4, 60 Romeo.
When is it okay to just use your 08 Golf type call sign after you establish?
After they say it.
Cessna 34 Victor Charles at the run-up area. Looking for
John 2 won't say it really.
West,
Usually. It might, but Nashville will say it
Cessna
after
4
that.
Victor Charlie, runway 20, taxi via Alpha.
20, taxi via Alpha, 734 Victor Charlie.
What airplane is this?
Like an old Cirrus.
Juliet Bravo, I know exactly who that is.
Oh, did something to my shoulder earlier today. I got a little knot in my shoulder blade.
Do you? It's no fun. One on that camera, hopefully.
Yeah, we're good. If it dies, it dies. I don't care. Hey, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. I showed my pops one of the videos.
I'll send you the playlist so I don't have to keep sending you the list or the links rather. Every time I upload one, it goes into the playlist, and they're just unlisted, so it's not like nobody can find them unless you have the link.
Yeah. It was a citation. Well, actually, I don't know.
Those are 2 citations.
Let's see. So, I don't know if that was a citation or not. Right there, I think that's a Learjet actually. That's a Learjet.
Oh, is it? The second one?
The first one right here.
Oh.
I can tell by the windshield.
Oh yeah. Where doesn't have the brakes in it, the visible brakes.
Yeah, it's just swept. Look how it looks like an arrow when you look at it.
They just have the brake in the middle of the.
Those things are notorious. They're fast. That's what they're good at.
Yeah.
Stall recovery, The wing on a Learjet was designed for a fighter jet.
Yeah, because it's swept back.
And he put it on a business jet by their designer.
Ground, this is Cirrus 933 Juliet Bravo, holding short at Alpha 2. Request taxi back to hangars via Romeo 1.
Cirrus 933 Juliet Bravo, John 2 ground, good morning. Taxi to parking via Alpha Romeo 1.
Alpha to Romeo 1. 933 Juliet Bravo, thank you.
Thank you.
When you use the leg mount, you put it on this leg, typically just...
Yeah, usually I'm left-handed, so mine's on my left.
Yeah.
Just, it's whatever your hand, pencil hand favors.
Yeah, I just want to get in the habit of using it with you in the plane, so...
Yeah, so you don't try to use it on the first time alone.
Yeah. Basically.
It was a Mooney.
Yeah.
An old Mooney, too. Mooney's one of those companies, they're kind of like Corvette, or like Chevy with a Corvette. First ones look cool and they're kind of slow. I mean, they're still decently fast, but they're kind of slow. Like the new ones are like crazy. Way fast.
Is it okay that our carb temperature is a little high?
Yep.
Just because we're sitting here?
Because that motor's hot.
Yeah. Black cowling.
Yep. And it's busy here at Tune.
611 Tango X-Ray. That's a big Challenger, you're saying?
That's a Falcon. Falcon. It's got a three engine layout. That's a tail engine up there on the top.
I gotta find out which. I think Luke has a Falcon. Luke Bryan. I gotta figure out what his tail number is because I wonder if he flies out of here.
He flies out of BNA.
Yeah, then he flies out of BNA.
I know he does because my aunt used to work at BNA and she shared the hangar that he was in. It's owned by Mega Equipment LLC. Victor Private Jet Charter.
So it's a charter plane?
Yep.
Pretty plane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got a seat, what?
I could maybe charter a Cessna 150, man. I'd take that. It's crazy the charter rate, so it's like a 10 grand flight sometimes. Like, for what, bro?
Hey, dude, it'd be 10 grand to fly to Atlanta in that.
I know. It's like
just one way.
Right on Delta, bro, is the same thing.
No, it's not, though. When you have that much
money.
money.
When you have that much money, you don't care. I'll take my peanuts and my $9,000 plus that I saved.
Shit, you can fly there for $200.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's why, like, a lot of people think airlines make money. And they kind of do. But it's also, if you, like, read the numbers, though, it's like it's always a net, just zeroes out.
Yeah.
They always spend everything they earn on fuel.
Well, that's why it was a big deal when, like, you know, I told you in my previous life working on those LEAP engines where it was like 17% more efficient.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're concerned about, man.
Yeah.
They don't care about going fast.
They're quieter and they're more efficient.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing. Noise, too. Noise and efficiency are what sell
they can operate more hours in the day.
Yep. They've realized the way to do it is you just make a massive turbofan and slap it on something pretty much, too.
Yeah, the blades on the LEAP engine compared to like the CFM 56 were
huge,
wildly, like their carbon fiber and the design, the curvature of the blades and how the width of the blades is entirely different.
Yeah. That's why the 737 MAX had problems. Is the 737's airframe reached its limitation, and Southwest and companies like that don't want to pay a lot of money to get their pilots type certed in a new airplane. So they're just like, hey, Boeing, max out this airframe limitation, max this airframe out to what it can do, just delay our type rating stuff a little bit longer. And so they put the MAX, those massive engines on the MAX, and it changed the flying characteristics, so they had to put that computer in, and they didn't really tell people how to use the computer, so it kind of screwed a few people over, got them killed. And that's those slats. At this point, you can switch over to tower, because they're not going to tell us here.
Well, we've been waiting for now going on 16 minutes from when I checked our time.
Yep.
This is valuable flight time, really learning a lot.
Learning a lot, just chilling out. This is John Toon on a busy day. I've had before like 8 jets lined up, and my student was like, let's go ahead and go, and I'm like, we're just gonna sit here, bro.
Yeah,
Trust
just keep
me,
that
you're gonna thank me for a minute.
Yeah.
Falcon 611 Tango X-ray, John Toon Tower, you on frequency and ready?
We're ready. 1 Tango X-ray.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, if able, start your left downwind departure.
Starting left downwind, 1 Alpha Golf.
Falcon 611 Tango X-ray, fly the runway heading, maintain 3000, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
All right, fly the runway heading, runway 20, clear for takeoff, maintain 3000, 611 Tango X-ray.
And John 2 Tower, 850 Whiskey Mike, we're 5 miles to the north.
TBM 0 Whiskey Mike, roger, report a 3-mile final now.
For a 3-mile final, 0 Whiskey Mike.
Team Tower, Cessna 5222 Delta, midfield right downwind, runway 20.
Cessna 22 Delta, runway 20, clear for the option, caution wake turbulence for a Falcon departure.
Clear for the option, runway 20, 5222 Delta.
TBM 0 Whiskey Mike, if able, reduce your speed.
Reduce speed, 0 Whiskey Mike.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, as you're on that downwind, just make sure you get a hold of Nashville first on 119.35 prior to entrance into the Charlie.
So they're going to let 2 people land in front of us, probably.
Entrance to the Charlie.
Yeah.
Can we change frequency now? 1 Alpha Golf.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, you can.
Quick change approved, 1 Alpha Golf.
Tower 85 Juliet Alpha, 3 miles.
Let's 85 Juliet Alpha, report enter in a right downwind. If you would, enter the downwind at the departure end. That's
downwind, we'll do it at the departure end, 85 Juliet Alpha.
Tell them you're holding short, runway 20.
John 2 Tower, 7308 Golf, holding short, runway 20.
Don't turn your base, just extend downwind now. You're looking for TBM traffic on about a 4-mile final.
Extending downwind, looking for traffic, 5222 Delta.
Falcon 1 Tango X-ray, contact Nashville departure, have a good flight.
Good departure, good day, 1 Tango X-ray.
Tower 5222 Delta, traffic in sight.
That's a 22 Delta, follow the TBM. TBM 0 Whiskey Mike, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20, 850 Whiskey Mike.
Cessna 22 Delta, follow the TBM, number 2, runway 20, clear for the option.
Number 2, runway 20, clear for the option, 5222 Delta.
This is the TBM right here.
That's a 22 Delta. There is Mooney traffic that just departed here. He should be talking to Nashville, but his altitude indicates 1,700.
As we have, you see that other traffic out there?
Yep.
Roger that, we'll be looking for traffic. Traffic in sight, no factor, 22 Delta.
That's a 22 Delta, roger, thanks.
So when I told her I was holding short, but I didn't realize she was talking because...
She started talking after you did.
Okay.
That's fine.
Tower 85 Juliet Alpha, established on downwind.
They're super busy right now.
Cessna 85 Juliet Alpha, extend downwind now. You're looking for Cessna traffic, making a turn to final.
Traffic in sight, 85 Juliet Alpha.
Cessna 85 Juliet Alpha, follow that Cessna, number 2, runway 20, clear to land.
Number 2, 20, clear land, 85 Juliet Alpha.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just letting everybody in front of us.
That's fine. She's clearing out the airspace. It's going to make our departure easy.
Yeah. That's the second plane clear to land.
Yeah.
TBM 0 Whiskey Mike, turn left when able and contact ground 121.7.
Left when able, 21.7, 0 Whiskey Mike.
Ooh, that's an old looking plane. Look at that.
Yep.
That's, what kind of plane is that?
I can't remember. I've looked it up before. It's actually not as old as you think. It's like 85 or something. But it's got the cool cockpit layout. It's like a 60s design. Loud. You can tell it's got turbojets on it, or low bypass turbofans one.
And aircraft number 1 at the hold short, say your call sign, and are you ready?
Skyhawk 7308 Golf. Yeah, we're ready. Hold short, runway 20.
Cessna 7308 Golf, hold short of runway 20.
Holding short, runway 20.
And then your tail number, but she's got it. You're good.
Cessna 22 Delta, make left traffic this time.
Left traffic, 5222 Delta.
Good. Perfect.
John 2 Tower, you got 734 Victor Charlie holding short number 2, runway 20.
Cessna 734 Victor Charlie, John 2 Tower, roger, hold short of runway 20.
Holding short 20.
2 Tower, 22 Delta, bird circling and right on departure at 900.
Cessna 22 Delta, roger, thank you.
It's the sky, there's gonna be birds. That's what Randy would say. Ooh.
Go, floating, floating, floating. Good landing.
Not too shabby. Now we gotta wait for him to clear, but when he clears...
Plus 852 at Alpha, turn left Alpha 3, contact ground 121.7.
Alpha 3 over to ground, 852 at Alpha.
Cessna 08 Golf, for now fly the runway heading runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 20, 08 Golf.
Cessna 08 Golf, do you copy? 22 Delta said there were birds circling over the departure and about 900.
Yeah, we copied about the birds at 900, 08 Golf.
Alright, cool, and then we're runway heading is the other thing she said.
Charlie is up and ready.
0850 Charlie, Charlie, John 2 Tower, roger, hold short runway 20.
Roger, holding short.
So we're gonna fly runway heading.
Cessna 22 Delta, if you would, just make a right 360 when you get midfield, report reestablished.
Right 360 at midfield, 5222 Delta.
Alright, feet on the ground. Power set.
Traffic.
Airspace alive. Engine instruments in the green. Rotate.
Traffic.
Twin Tower Sirius 22 Delta Golf, 5.5 miles northeast, cleared landing 20.
Sure, 22 Delta Golf, John 2 Tower, roger, report 3 miles, final runway 20.
Report 3 miles for 20, 2 Delta Golf.
Bring that airplane just a
4 Victor Charlie,
little bit to
for
the
now,
right.
fly the runway heading runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff 20 for 734 Victor Charlie.
And Cessna 08 Golf, you can make a right downwind departure to the north.
Approaching altitude.
Right wind down to downwind departure to the north, 08 Golf. We can turn.
Yep, that's what she said. She's got us clear. Especially because there's a jet taking off behind us at runway heading. I think she forgot.
Tower, Mooney 521 Alpha Golf with you, 5 miles to the southeast of the airport for landing.
Mooney 521 Alpha Golf, John 2 Tower, roger, just enter a left downwind for runway 20, report midfield. To make a right turn, enter a left downwind for runway 20.
Left downwind for 20, report midfield, 1 Alpha. Tower, Cessna 522.
We stay at pattern altitude.
Yep.
What's that?
Altitude.
Yes, sir. Let's reduce that power and force the nose down.
Cessna 22 Delta, are you able to short approach?
Unable, 5222 Delta.
Pulling the power back.
Cessna 22 Delta, extend downwind, then you're looking for serious traffic, turn about a 4-mile final.
Extending downwind, we have traffic in sight, 5222 Delta.
Cessna 22 Delta, you can follow the Cirrus.
Alright, now you can turn direct to 360 on your heading. I'll bug it for you.
22 Delta Golf, runway 20, clear to land.
20, clear to land, 22 Delta Golf.
Climb to 2000.
Yep. Good afternoon, just right there.
Cessna 4 Victor Charlie, you can make a right turn to the west.
Right turn to the west, 734 Victor Charlie.
Leaving altitude.
The weather normal, and we are moving short straight turn 4.
Cessna 22 Delta number 2, following the Cirrus, runway 20, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 20, number 2, 5222 Delta.
Saberliner, Charlie, just continue holding short. Nashville said they're going to let center know about the RNAV approach and they'll coordinate something.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll keep on short.
Cessna 08 Golf, as you're heading northbound, just stay on that west side of that final. There is additional IFR traffic north of your position.
All right, we'll stay west. We're going direct 360 right now, 08 Golf. We'll look for that traffic.
Golf, Roger, if you need advisories or entrance into the Charlie, you can call Nashville, 119.35.
119.35, thanks for the help, 730 Golf.
2 Tower, Mooney, 521 Alpha Golf, left downwind, midfield, 420.
So do you need to call Nashville?
Yeah.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, if you would, just make a right 360 and report reestablished.
You said if we needed it.
Right 360, reports reestablished, no problem, 1 Alpha Golf. Destination. Sorry about this, we're just not picking anything up on the Unicom. Everybody's just kind of using the same frequency.
So what was her call about calling Nashville?
She said if you want advisory to call Nashville on 119.35. And we're not going to go into the Charlie.
So we're just going to stay below it?
Yeah.
There's 22 Delta Golf, if able, turn left at Alpha 2, then contact ground 121.7.
Left at Alpha 2 and over to ground. 22 Delta Golf, appreciate it.
San Diego Cherry 34, we got Elizabeth Town in sight.
I got Victor Papa over here off our nose in sight.
Yeah.
Alright, Cherry 34, free to change this blue, and we'd like to go ahead and cancel IFR with you at this time. Change this blue, get Cherry 34, see ya.
What is this? There's some weird guy talking on
Cherry 34, see ya.
frequency.
2 Tower, Mooney 521 Alpha Golf is reestablishing on the left downwind for 20.
Mooney 521 Alpha Golf, you're following Cessna traffic. He is about a mile final.
Cessna traffic, 1 mile final, looking 1 Alpha Golf.
And Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, he's actually very short final.
In sight, 1 Alpha Golf.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, follow the Cessna number 2, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20, number 2, following the Cessna, Mooney 1 Alpha Golf.
Alright, so we're clear of the Charlie, right?
So
but we've got that traffic
report for a mile final, runway 20.
crossing us.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll report.
We're just going to kind of chill out here.
20, 4 Victor Papa.
Mooney 1 Alpha Golf, if able, just keep it tight. You're inside citation traffic on a 6 mile final.
We'll keep it tight, 1 Alpha Golf.
What's their altitude? About 2,000 feet above us. Yeah, let's go to the left, just a little bit.
22 Delta.
Let's reduce that power. There you go. Keep on coming to the left. Sharp left.
What's that?
Sharp left. There you go. That's what I like to see.
You're saying just to
I
steer
got him
clear
inside.
of them?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start your climb up.
Oh, I got him there. Okay. I climb up to 3,500.
Yep, that works for me. Actually, let's go ahead and keep coming to the left just a little bit.
2 Tower Metro
Now I
1.
see Zulu Papa's coming directly at us.
Sorry, 2 Tower Metro 2.
Go ahead and turn. Just go all the way to the right.
We're going to be doing some low-level trading over here, 3 miles out to your east.
Metro 2, Roger, in the altimeter 3001, the wind calm.
3001, wind calm, Metro 2.
Cessna 22 Delta, make right traffic.
Right traffic, 5222 Delta.
4 Victor Papa's 4 mile final.
Destination 4 Victor Papa, runway 20, clear to lane.
This works right here.
20, 4 Victor Papa.
Tower, Army Copter 20158 is ready for takeoff with Charlie. We're in the grass north of the helipad. Request a southward departure.
Army Copter 20158, John Toon Tower, roger, and what will be your on-course heading south?
It's kind of hectic out here today.
180.
Yeah.
Mini 1 Alpha Golf, turn left at Alpha 2, then contact ground 121.7.
Left Alpha 2, contact ground. We're expediting 1 Alpha Golf.
John Toon Tower, Mall, November 779er Zulu.
Mall 779er Zulu, John Toon Tower, reported 4 miles, final runway 20.
Alright, let's go ahead and recenter up your nav by hitting direct. Button right there, direct. Alright, now hit Bowling Green again. Alright, we're just gonna hit Bowling Green like that. Alright, direct. Okay, now it's working.
Direct.
Yep. Let's climb out at VY.
The VY is 71.
And Army Copter 20158, do you want to depart from the
It says
grass or
in
do you
here
want to
the
maneuver
climb
to the
is like,
taxiway?
it had a different climb rate, like 78.
158 can take a
For your cruise climb. You can do a cruise climb if you want to, but we're already close to our altitude, so
Tower,
I'm just going to get you up.
2 Delta, midfield right
Climbing
down
up a little bit faster.
Cessna 2 Delta, runway 20, cleared for the
Now you got to fly the airplane to the right to get to that line.
Clear for the option, runway 2052, 22 Delta.
Johnson, the mall is 3 miles final for 2079 Zulu.
What's a good cruise power setting?
2400.
Alright, what are we doing right now?
2500.
Mall 779er Zulu, continue, reported 2 mile final.
We'll report 2 miles, 79 Zulu.
Trim.
Citation 4 Victor Papa Fable, turn left
Other way.
Alpha 2, then contact ground 121.7.
There you go.
That's a Alpha 2 and ground point 7, forward to pop.
Saberliner 850 Charlie, fly the runway heading, maintain
Now you're
3000,
trying to
runway
line
20,
that
takeoff.
purple triangle up to your, so it follows you, so if it's right, it needs to go left. It's connected to your heading pretty much.
To the north for a full stop.
Delta 737 Zulu Papa John Toon Tower, roger, remain west of the arrival quarter for runway 20 and report 4 miles northwest.
Remain west, report 4 miles northwest, 737 Zulu Papa.
79 Zulu is 1.5 miles final.
Mall 700 Zulu, do you have the airport in sight? Because I do not see you.
I am lined up with the runway for 20. I could...
Mall 779er Zulu, roger, just continue.
John Toon Tower, Sirius
2450 or 2400. Cruise RPM.
That's fine. 2400.
And Army
Right
Copter
here where you're at. It's pretty
20158,
good.
it's fine. I was just waiting for that traffic. You can maneuver over to taxiway Alpha. You could proceed southbound. Just remain west of the arrival, east of the departure quarter for runway 20.
This plane is a little bit more enjoyable to fly.
Stop the traffic in front of you. He's
Or like
about
double
2 miles in
pop-up.
front of you. He's in the pattern. Do you see him?
Negative. I'm showing 2.5 miles final for 79 Zulu. I'm looking for traffic.
Mall 700 Zulu, roger. He's about to cross the number now. Number 2, runway 20, cleared to land.
And number 2 to land, 79 Zulu. Thanks.
Can we go to departure?
Saberliner 0 Charlie, affirmative. Contact Nashville. Have a good flight.
See ya.
John Toon Tower, Sirius 503, Whiskey Kilo, holding short 20.
Sirius 503 Whiskey Kilo, John Toon Tower, hold short of runway 20.
Hold short 20, 3 Whiskey Kilo.
Alright, so let's run our cruise checklist. It's our first time we've really had to worry about that, so we've done our...
The power, that mixture is full rich. We can kind of probably lean it out a little bit.
Yep, let's maintain our altitude while we do it.
Toon Tower, 737 Zulu Papa, 4 miles northwest.
Delta 7 Zulu Papa, roger. Reported 2 mile final, runway 20.
Report 2 mile final, runway 20, 737 Zulu Papa.
Delta 22 Delta, make right traffic.
Right traffic, 5222 Delta.
Good.
Got 2 Charlie, Army Comfort 20763 is in the south of the tower, north of the helipad. We'd like to do the same takeoff that Army 158 did.
Yep.
Army Copter 20763, John Toon Tower, roger. It's approved for you to go overfly.
And you can actually,
Alpha,
what I normally do,
departure approved at pilot
I'm tired of hearing these guys talk. I'm turning them down. So let's just, we got United Airlines going across us right there at 1,900 feet. Above. So what I do is I lean it.
Hangar 715 Romeo Delta, John Toon Tower, roger. Report 4 mile final to runway 20, Fable District.
Here the engine started to die.
Yeah.
If I keep taking it out, it'll die even more. I just twist in a little bit right there. That should be pretty close to where it wants to be right now.
Zulu Fable, turn left at Alpha 3 and contact ground 121.7.
Or instruments. What does it mean by instruments?
Instruments check, making sure everything looks good, and setting your instruments as necessary. So we're cruising along, and where are we going?
Where we're heading, or we're going to Bowling Green?
Yeah, we're going to Bowling Green. How far away are we from Bowling Green right now?
Looks like we're 33 miles.
Yep.
Leaving altitude.
We're 33 miles from Bowling Green. And really, I like to start planning for my descent 40 miles out, usually. Like just getting it into my head that I'm ready to go, because this is a relatively short flight.
Yeah.
That's a 22 Delta, extend downwind now. You're looking for King Air traffic out there on about a 4 mile final.
So you're saying like do gumps way out here?
Not gumps. I'm just saying plan for your actual descent checklist, which you don't have to rich in your make sure yet because we're still cruising.
Yeah.
But it's going to say fuel on bold. Right.
Yeah,
Carbide if you need
required.
it.
Yeah.
ATIS, that's the big thing. You're going to be getting the ATIS as early as you can.
So we just swap that, you just press it?
Yep.
Leaving altitude.
So this is comp 1. Here, this is comp 2.
Oh, sorry.
You're all good. Probably not picking anything up.
At your discretion, you can make left traffic. Left traffic, 737 Zulu Papa.
That tower, just for advisement, for the King Air about a mile out, you've got a couple of buzzers that are a little bit right of center line.
All right, thank you. Cessna 7 Zulu Papa, when you make that turn to the down, when you're looking for Cessna traffic on final.
So quiet.
Yeah, I turned them down. We don't have to listen to them anymore. What's the ATIS at Bowling Green, or the CTAF at Bowling Green?
123.0.
All right.
You can change. Monitor that. She never approved us for frequency change, though.
She was too busy.
Yeah.
Bowling Green traffic, aircraft there 26450, 860, showing about maybe a 30 mile final for runway 3. Looking for traffic, is it just the 16 link that's in the traffic pattern?
I got a 172 left base turning final 21. We're about a mile and a half out.
That kind of quiet. A little bit.
I can understand. I got traffic in sight. We'll break off and go to the right or to the west, and we'll come in and land behind you guys.
Sounds like they're using runway.
Thanks, man.
Runway traffic, Cirrus 8260 echoes on a left downwind runway 21.
Oh, they're using runway 21 then.
Expected. Winds were
favoring 21.
Yeah, 20 last time we checked.
610 is clear to the west of the center line, runway 3. Should be no factor for you guys. Bowling Green traffic.
Alright, good deal.
Traffic 1.6 up to Whiskey, about 30 miles.
Bowling Green, Warren County Regional Airport, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Automated weather observation.
Turn them off for a second because we're starting to pick up the weather now.
Bowling Green traffic.
So we're a little off of our course.
Final
See that you need to bring the airplane to the left to get back onto that.
Bowling Green traffic, helicopter 26450, 860 black, halt right midfield downwind, runway 21 at this time. Bowling Green.
Bowling traffic, talk here, 6 Hotel, on the go 21 Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, experiment 30 November X-ray, departing on lane 2.
Celsius. Dew point 16 Celsius. Altimeter 3001. Remarks. Density altitude 2,000. Bowling Green, Warren County Regional Airport, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Automated weather observation 1616 Zulu. Wind 240 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 16 Celsius. Altimeter 3001. Remarks. Density altitude 2,000.
Alright, 24005 is what that just said.
And Bowling Green traffic, talk here, 6 Hotel, turn on left, crosswind 21 Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic, seriously.
How do I get our location on this?
Do it.
Our location, like our plane on this? Why isn't it showing up?
Does your iPad have GPS installed on it?
Yeah, it should.
I'm not sure. It looks like it's just trying to get it right now. They got it for a second. Probably have to close it out and then open it again.
I close the whole app out?
Yeah, close the whole app out and restart it.
Bowling Green traffic, talk here, 6 Hotel, left downwind 21 Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic, helicopter 26450 is exiting over the FBO at this time. Bowling Green traffic.
Alright, see if it works now.
Bowling Green County, Bonanza 1077 Bravo, 6.5 miles northwest of the airport, eastbound. We'll pass north of the airport about a half mile. Any traffic in the area, please advise Bowling Green County.
We have traffic ahead of us.
Yep.
2,100 feet below us.
Yep.
And Springfield Radio 9096, you're out of the parking area for runway 22, Springfield.
Is that Bowling Green out there that we're looking at?
Yep, that's Bowling Green. I've got us right here.
Is it 6 Hotel?
You can see that on here. We're basically straight in for runway 3 right now, so which way do we need to break off to get onto 21?
Bowling Green traffic,
is this left traffic?
Go left downwind runway 21, Bowling Green.
We'll actually kind of go out that way.
Right. There you go, that's what you got to do. And traffic pattern and altitude at Bowling Green is what?
1550, basically.
All right.
1500 feet.
So we'll call it 1600. We'll round up.
1600.
We'll round up and call it 1600. All right.
So should I start making that big turn now?
How far are we right now?
18 miles.
Yeah, so we're fine for now. You want to stay 5 miles away, kind of, from the opposite end, like, because they're going our way. So we're gonna stay at least 5 miles away. What you'll do is you'll get the runway in sight first, and then start your turn, kind of.
Gotcha. I figure Bowling Green's probably one of these airports I'll fly into. It looks like there's a big airport out there.
Yep. See it, that line that's straight up in front of you?
Yep.
All right. So set up for that. We're to the left of it right now, you can tell.
Yeah. The left traffic's going to be, pattern's going to be on the right side.
So we need to enter in on a 45.
We need to go out way wide.
Yeah.
It's a good...
Yeah, this is probably good. Right?
Traffic, Cirrus 8260 goes turning. Final for runway 21.
I just went deaf.
Memphis Center, Cessna 738 Sierra.
Little airstrip off to our left.
Yep. It's a private airstrip.
Probably this.
Yep.
Going to traffic 6 with you. About 20 miles to the northeast, setting up for the R921.
All your Travis Clock here, just 60 top, on the go to 1 Bowling Green.
Alright, where are we at position-wise right now?
15 miles to the south.
Yep.
Southwest.
And we're setting up for what?
Left downwind.
Yeah, we're
runway 21.
Maneuvering for the 45.
Maneuvering for the 45.
Maneuvering, yeah. Maneuvering 45, runway 4.
Traffic.
Or runway, sorry, 21.
Kilo, 12 mile final RNAV. Or sorry, loc 4 circle land 22 Springfield.
Russell County.
And 9060. So off 22, I'll be moving a little to the left.
1800 transition.
Don't do it.
To the east. Russell.
Is Springfield 123.00? Oh, that's a count. 122.7 and 123.
122.8.
We were just wondering if you guys have been out to the grass. Left off 121 Bowling Green. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, 13 miles to the southwest, maneuvering for the 45 to the left downwind, runway 21. Bowling Green traffic.
Yep. That was good. The only thing you left off is the altitude, which is, that's fine. Just tell them on the next one. One thing that's different about these from cars is cars go left and right. These go up and down too, so you got to tell them that.
Bowling Green traffic, Cirrus 8260 goes on the go. We'll be departing to the south. Bowling Green.
So he's coming at us.
Calling with traffic, RV. Bowling Green traffic, area back 62 is 4 miles to the south, transition to the northeast, northwestbound, our helipad.
So should I just take it even wider now, or am I good?
Bowling Green Travis Clock here, 6 up top, left downwind.
You know how to enter in on 45, bro.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to do some quick math for you. We tried to descend at 500 feet per minute, right? How many feet are there between 3,500 and 1,600?
1,900.
Alright, so there's 1,900 feet.
1,900
divided by 500.
Look for circle to land 22 Springfield.
It's 3.8.
Yeah.
So that's 3.8 minutes to descend, right? That's how long it's going to take.
Currently,
and we're doing 100 knots right now, and and our ground speed's actually 111. So 111 divided by 60 times whatever I just said was 3.8. Tells us that we need to descend at 7 miles out. We'll start our descent at 500 feet per minute, 7 miles out. That's just quick pilot math.
Okay. So we're 10.5 now.
And really, yeah, that's fine. You would want to add 3 to that for the 45, so you could kind of already start your slow, gradual descent down to traffic pattern altitude if you wanted to. Just set 500 feet per minute.
On your Travis Skyhawk, just 60 top, left base 21 Bowling Green.
Leaving altitude.
Not that quick. Did I reduce power even further, or is this?
This is fine right here. You want to keep your speed up like this, so this is good.
Oblivious 15 to the northeast, direct U-gate for the RNAV 21.
Let's go Grayson County traffic on the Copter 26437, 10 nautical miles to the north, going to be passing northeast to southwest. Let's go County traffic. Springfield traffic, Sirius 503, Whiskey Kilo, 4 mile final. Look for circle land 22, through Springfield.
Frustrating. Tullahoma, Murfreesboro, or not Murfreesboro, Russellville, Bowling Green.
Let's keep the airplane coming to the right just a little bit.
543 is clear to the north.
Because we got a guy, he's climbing. It's a Cirrus, I think, so he's probably not paying attention.
5 mile final, runway 9. We're going to stay clear of 24 departure and for
got him?
981.
Yep. Alright, now you can turn toward the airport. And go ahead and run your descent check. Give them a radio call.
Mixture on both, or mixture rich.
Okay.
Fuel on both. That full rich?
Yep. Take out just a little bit more of this to get us at 500 feet per minute descent rate. There you go. Got the runway in sight?
Yeah, I got the runway in sight.
Alright, aim toward it. And give them a 5 mile 45.
Springfield traffic, Sirius 503, Whiskey Kilo, breaking off, runway 4, circle to land 22, Springfield.
Bowling Green 806, Hotel Alpha's on the go, 21.
Tell them that you're a 4.5 mile final, runway 21.
4.5 mile, 45.
4.5, yeah, 45. Yeah, I'm sorry, 21.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf on a 4.5 mile, 45 for runway 21. Bowling Green traffic. Did I miss altitude again?
Traffic 8795.
You don't have to say
on a 9 mile final for the RNAV 6, circle to land 24, Muhlenberg.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 86 top, transition.
I'm sure there's going to be some more thermals and stuff over this.
Probably.
What's the distance of the downwind? Typically a half mile or a mile or half mile?
Got the traffic inside off of our nose. About a mile to a mile and a half. Alright, just kind of aimed.
Springfield traffic, Sirius 503, Whiskey Kilo, left base,
I don't see him.
to Springfield. Let's go with Grayson.
Oh, there he is, down there.
Pulse course. Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 86 top, left base 30 Bowling Green.
Turning.
Go ahead and slow down. Kind of level your altitude off.
Springfield traffic, Sirius 503, Whiskey Kilo, short final 22, Springfield.
And Springfield, you got a 172, 15 miles north, setting up RNAV 22. We have full stop in Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 86 top, final 30 Bowling Green.
Landing on this other runway.
6 mile final for the RNAV 6.
Maintain our altitude, big time important.
Muhlenberg.
There you go. Tell them that you're downwind, left downwind runway 21, full stop.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, left downwind runway 21, full stop, Bowling Green traffic.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 3024 Quebec, over top of Springfield proper, outbound to Codco for the RNAV 22, Springfield.
Pretty sketchy landing on a...
Green traffic.
Yeah, what he did is he took off 2-1 and then just circled and landed the runway 30 so he could get another landing quick.
Springfield traffic, Cirrus 503 was Kilo on the go, runway 22. We'll be making right turn out to the west and then shooting the RNAV 22 back in shortly, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, November X-rays 3 miles to the southeast, set up for 45 entry, runway 22, Springfield.
Kind of far away, aren't we?
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 6 Delta Whiskey, the 7.5 mile final RNAV 21.
Alright, good.
Muhlenberg traffic 879 Foxtrot Zulu, 4 mile final on the RNAV runway 6, circle to land 24 Muhlenberg.
At Delta Whiskey, this is 7308 Golf at Bowling Green. We're going to start our left base, we should be out your way. Alright, good deal. Go ahead and
Bowling Green traffic, citation 64 Foxtrot Tango, 10 mile final runway 21, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, Cessna 806, Hotel Alpha, clearing 30 at Bravo for Comar.
Springfield traffic, November X-rays turning downwind, runway 22, Springfield.
Should I call my base? No.
Yep.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, left base runway 21, full stop, Bowling Green traffic.
Alright. And you can tell we're a little high right now, right?
1,002, 1,000.
Traffic, Delta Whiskey, the 6 mile final, over Zeta for 2-1 for touch and go, and then departure to the east.
And Springfield, you got a 172, approaching the 12 mile final, or RNAV 22.
Runway is so big.
Katka.
Felt like I needed to make my final turn, but...
Up the Katka, we're descending down. Speed number 152.
We're really high right now, right? So let's take some power out.
24 Quebec is
Flaps.
just past Springfield, inbound to Katka. We're at 5,500. We have
there you go.
Inbound traffic on the RNAV on our ADS.
Maintain 65 with your pitch and slip her down just to get her a little bit better.
Bowling Green traffic, citation 64 Foxtrot Tango, 5 mile final runway 21, full stop, Bowling Green.
Go blunk. Alright, now I want you to feel these brakes, because if you put them on it, you're going to feel the... Feel that. It's not bad right now, actually.
I'm pulling up on the elevator, that's why.
Yeah.
Am I just flaring still too high?
That was too high and it was slow. We got a little slow right there. It was because of that slip, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, though. I mean, it was just a little high right there. It takes finesse, man. You got to, like, drag your butt across the ground on these things. Alright. Big runway, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I thought I had to turn my base turn. Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, clear runway 21, Bowling Green traffic.
Bowling Green traffic system, Whiskey's mile and a half, final 21, touch and go, and then departure to the east.
Alright. After landing, it's flaps up, carb heat is off. Landing light I can't really change.
Yeah, that's fine.
Taxi light is required, pitot heat is off. Make sure is required for taxi, trim, back to takeoff. Transponder and alt, squawk. Okay, we haven't changed that.
Nope.
Alright. We need to call out taxi.
Yep. Taxi and back. Not back taxi, taxi and back. Runway 21.
Bowling Green traffic, citation 64 Foxtrot Tango, 3 mile final, runway 21, correction, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, taxiing back for runway 21. Bowling Green traffic.
Bowling traffic, system 67021.
Got a straight wing citation coming in to land.
Some rich farmer's plane, probably.
I think they do like charter service out of here, believe it or not, which is kind of wild. I guess Bowling Green's kind of a big town too, a little bit, but
Yeah. Growing because Nashville's growing.
yeah. They got a big school up here, kinda. WKU is decently big for
Yeah.
a college town. All right, we'll do closed traffic here for like another lap in the pattern or so, and then we're gonna start heading back to John Toon. We'll get your, I don't know, I'll pull my iPad out. I'll start working on emergency procedures. We'll do a touch and go here on this next one or two.
Bowling traffic, 6 at the Whiskey, 1700, bringing up departure right to the east.
Put that away for a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Bowling Green traffic,
Pre-takeoff flaps 0 to 10 degrees, indicating 0 degrees. Make sure best power. Keep spinning this, but it's popping.
Yeah, as long as it's tied in, as tight as it goes, that's full rich.
Carb heat is off. Pitot heat is required.
Springfield traffic, Bonanza 3024, Quebec is
Heading bug, so
procedure
we'll
turn for
bug
runway
our
17
runway
RNAV.
heading of 21.
Springfield traffic, aircraft 24 Quebec. We are
Doors and windows are locked.
For runway RNAV.
Landing light is on. Strobes are non-existent. Time is 11:38 and brakes are release.
Okay. Okay.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyline 2, Papa Zulu, back taxi, runway 12 to Alpha.
So I'm just going to call out Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, departing runway 21, closed traffic.
Yep.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, departing runway 21, closed traffic, Bowling Green. I don't see anything on final.
No, there's a guy taxiing across one of the runways on back there somewhere, but he's on the other runway. That's what's annoying about this place is like it's nice that it has 2 runways, but at the same time it makes people do stupid stuff.
God, this runway is so big.
Yeah.
Is this like the width of Nashville?
Yeah.
Are we good? Do you see anything?
We're good.
Alright. Power set. Airspeed's alive. Engine instruments in the green. Rotate.
Traffic, Skyline 2, Papa Zulu, crossing 3 and 21 on 3012.
503 Whiskey Kilo, 11 miles north, 3000. Doing vectors for the RNAV. 22 approach, we'll be intercepting in Serpy and going inbound, full stop runway 22 Springfield.
Can you bug my altitude of 1600? Just
yep.
3 and 2-1.
Traffic, Bravo.
Traffic.
Bowling Green traffic.
Approaching
Cessna
altitude.
8321 uniform. Overfly the field. Teardrop in the runway. Downwind runway 30. Bowling Green.
Bowling Green traffic.
Go ahead and turn one crosswind now.
Clear 3 and 2-1. Taxi Alpha to 2-1.
Northwest 2500.
Go ahead and announce your crosswind because this is the importance of these calls now. You can see we got a guy just
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, crosswind runway 21, Bowling Green traffic.
Make sure you level off big time here.
Yeah, I don't want to go up and catch him.
Yep, big time. Let's take out with more power.
Bowling Green traffic, WC up on to the east, climbing through 4,000 for 5,500 last
I got traffic right there off to our left.
I have to give him a radio call.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, downwind, runway 21, Bowling Green traffic.
Okay, go ahead and pull your power to idle almost. Start descending. This guy has no idea what he's doing.
Full flaps.
Helicopter 126, southeast, field, departing to the northwest, 2,500, Springfield.
Springfield traffic Sierra 503 Whiskey
Full
Kilo,
more
8
power.
mile final, RNAV 22, full
All the way out.
stop.
Carpet out.
Repeat. Power's out.
Alright, good deal. I don't know why anybody would think that was the appropriate way to enter a traffic pattern, but alright, you're good.
Leaving altitude.
Alright, let's get lower before we turn. Just a little bit. Nose up. Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 730 Golf, left base, runway 21, Bowling Green.
Vodka inbound on the RNAV, runway 22, will be a low pass over 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Mooney 90622, Mike is 15 to the east at 3,000. We're going to be inbound for a full stop 22, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, 8321 uniform, crosswind, runway 30, Bowling Green. 123 to the east, 2,500 will be transitioning over the field, departing to the northwest, Springfield.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, short final runway 21, Bowling Green traffic.
We'll be touch and go. Alright, good deal. Alright. Sorry about that. This guy is doing some weird stuff, my friend. He is
Added a little too much flap.
That's fine. There you go. Rest that sync rate with that power. Keep that nose down. More power.
Bowling Green traffic, 8321 uniform, downwind, runway 30, Bowling Green.
Alright.
Flaps up.
Yep.
Okay. Car beats in. Full power set. Correcting the center line. Airspeed's alive. Rotate.
There you go. Alright, let's get out of here, man.
Alright, let's do it.
Not that I'm uncomfortable or anything, but there's a lot of... Anytime you get people using crossing runways like that, it's like, bro, come
sketchy.
on. It's like, we could climb direct up into him right now.
Yeah.
And there he is, I got him inside.
Bowling Green traffic, 8321 uniform, left base, runway 30, Bowling Green.
We would just say departing to the south.
Yep.
Bowling Green traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, departing to the south. Bowling Green traffic.
Alright. And you're going to climb straight ahead till you hit pattern altitude before you make a turn to the right. If you were going to go to the right.
Approaching altitude.
Springfield, Bowling Green traffic, final runway 30, Bowling Green.
At 2,900, maneuvering for a 45-degree pattern entry, runway 22, Springfield.
Springfield traffic, Sierra 503 Whiskey Kilo, short final 22, full stop, Springfield.
We went ahead to like Russellville on the way home.
Come on, it's 11:46 right now, so we're gonna do some emergency procedures because that's what our ground consists of anyway. For the or our flight consists of for the most part. It's not as landing oriented today, which is
600 to 5,500 transition.
Fine.
Russell County traffic.
All right, we're at pattern altitude.
Leaving altitude.
All right, you can keep on climbing up. Let's go up to 4,500.
4,500.
Yep. And I'm going to program direct to Mike 91, and that's where we're going to go for now.
Okay.
JKLM, Mike 91, enter. I'll just roll the airplane that direction. Using this GPS, so don't worry about that one. If you want this GPS, you do that, but it's not going to give you an arrow for some reason. It's kind of, something's messed up in the settings.
Yeah, Bowling Green traffic, Skyline 2, Papa Zulu, rolling on 2-1 with the aircraft on a touch and going 30 inside.
Now your sky view's working.
Springfield traffic, Mooney 90622 Mike is 5 miles.
All right, while you're climbing out.
Descending out of 2,700, we're going to go ahead and enter left base.
If you had an engine failure in flight, what's that acronym that you would do?
Springfield traffic.
Would it not be GUMPS?
It's not GUMPS.
Well, I know it's not GUMPS, but...
Or farts.
Or farts, yeah.
So, what is
fuel?
F is fly.
Fly
the airplane first. That's the main priority. You fly it to best glide speed, which is 70 in this airplane.
Yeah.
The specific one. A is airport. So what I would do real life wise, you know, when you're doing, if you're doing this for real, you would go to your nearest page right here, which see how I've got the big knob. It's on nav to start off with. 1, 2, 3. 3 clicks over, takes you to the nearest page. Right, I can push in on my cursor and then just hit direct to enter quick. It goes to the nearest airport right off rip.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing to know available, right? So let's just say you're not around any airport. R is going to be restart, right? So you're going to try to restart. That's your priority. So walk me through the restart procedure while we're climbing.
We'll put fuel on both, mixture rich.
Okay.
Pull our carb heat.
Okay.
And put a little bit of throttle.
You just want the throttle open and then...
Throttle fully open?
You just want it to... Yes, for the most part.
Okay.
And then over there...
And then make sure the primer's locked. Or do we need...
Yep, and the mags too.
And then the mags are on...
Make sure the mags are on both.
Okay. So in that restart, you would literally just full throttle?
You could. Yeah, it's whatever it's going to take to start.
Because airspeed's going to spin it. Okay, I was like... you're not going to need to use your starter.
Altitude.
Yep.
Much more calm up here.
You just want to make sure the mags haven't turned off.
About 15 miles
Not that we would want to have an engine failure, but this would be a really good place to have an engine failure. We got these fields all the way around us.
Be straight out, departure with a right turn out to the...
And you can honestly make it back to Bowling Green from this altitude now.
Yeah. 1 mile 45 degree pattern entry for 22 Springfield.
Let's see if we can hear this.
And I got the traffic.
Oh, that was flashing for a second there.
What was that?
It's an NDB. That's a marker beacon on the ILS here. and we just crabbing across right over it.
Springfield traffic, maybe 962 Mike entering a left downwind for
Bowling Green traffic, aircopter 26450, 860 over here at the FPO reposition to 1230, set number takeoff departure to the northeast.
Alright, so that's what you would do in the event of an emergency.
Bowling Green traffic, 8321 uniform, runway 21.
In in-flight fire, we did an emergency descent the other day, right?
Yeah,
so you saw that. That's how you'd handle an in-flight fire for the most part. Other things you would want to do is you would want to open your cabin air and make sure your heat is off, because your heat is going to go through those vents. I mean, actually, you probably want to go ahead and close this cabin air, but leave these open, is what I would personally. But, you know, and I guess we didn't really finish farts, but that was restart. T is transmit. So you would transmit that you were going down on 121.5, walking 7700. Mayday, mayday, mayday. You know the drill pretty much. Everybody knows that part.
Yeah. But you don't call in the Bowling Green? Like if
you could. If you were close to Bowling Green, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
It's a priority to call like Bowling Green first over 1215.
Yeah.
This is more, we're talking like, hey, we're on a cross country here now.
962 to Mike, turning short final for 22, full stop, Springfield.
And we've, you know, encountered a problem somewhere. You also want to try to land with a headwind, is the idea.
It's always difficult when you're take off if you're losing on your climb out, because you're flying into the wind.
Yep. Exactly.
Bowling Green traffic, 8321 uniform, final runway 21, Bowling Green.
So while we're up here, I want you to simulate, and we're just going to use 2,000 feet as our floor, and then we're going to climb back up to 4,500.
Zeros over the numbers of 1, 2, be taken off to the north.
I've got 2,000 bug. I want you to simulate an emergency descent with an engine fire. Walk me through that process of what you do, and we're going to do it for real.
Okay, so we want to engine fire. We're going to remove fuel.
Okay.
Right.
So we're not going to actually remove the fuel, but we're going to, you know, you turn your fuel to off if you had a fire. Emergency descent could be also for, let's just pretend I'm sick. So we'll change the, you know, I'm sick over here. I know I'm having a heart attack. We need to get down immediately. We're right over an airport, right? So what would you do with your power to initiate a descent?
You'd reduce your power.
All right, all the way to what?
Idle.
Power goes to idle. Carb heat goes out. You roll the airplane 45 degrees. This is going to give you a positive load factor. And you're pitching down for what speed?
Pitching down for 100.
Pitching down for about VNO actually, which is over 100. So let's keep that bank coming over. All the way to 45.
All the way to 45.
There we go. And keep that nose down. This is pretty good right here actually. Ooh. You can keep it going even further if you really wanted to on a... Right, look at your vertical speed. What's it doing right now?
Negative 2,000 feet a minute.
Yeah, so it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
You can keep it cranking over bankwise even more, and it'll get even more vertical speed out. All right, so let's bring that nose up just a little bit, touching into the yellow just a little bit. This is perfect though, right here. That was like good descent right there for a second. All right, you can level off here. All right, let's climb back up to 4,500 feet.
4,500.
Leaving altitude.
Wow, you come down quick.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's an emergency descent. We'll keep practicing those when we fly. You know, you don't want to be in the traffic pattern on your own and have a fire in here and not know what to do.
Yeah.
So that's what you would do.
Well, if you have a fire, don't you pull your
yes,
mixture?
That kind of stuff, you would do that too.
And fuel on off.
Fuel off, mixture full lean. You know, you're just pretty much diving the airplane down. If you're over the runway, that is, you know, you got or a field that you've got. So, like, what would be a good field to land in if you were looking for a field to land in?
I would think the dirt instead of something. I mean, any of these right here.
Okay. So you want to try to land on all, if these farmers have fields that are farm fields, you kind of want to land with the rows.
Yeah.
Is the idea.
I mean, I could literally, I could circle down to right there and basically follow my way to.
And you'd use the what checklist again to do that?
Farts.
Okay, so you'd use farts to do that. All right. Do it then, if you know it. All right, so you're pitching for 70. So bring your nose up, big time. 70 is best glide. All right, so walk me through what you're doing right now.
All right, well, I'm pitching for 70.
Yep, you're flying the airplane.
Flying the airplane.
Do you have a field?
Yeah.
All right, get toward it. All right, try your restart procedure.
All right, restart procedure is make sure rich.
That first.
Fuel on both.
All right.
Make sure rich.
All
This is full open.
Yep.
Primer locked in.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull this out because your engine's still out. Carb heat.
Carb heat.
Oh, your carb heat made the engine work or something. Nope, never mind. It didn't.
There's a wire or some sort of something on the taxiway.
So pitch up
right
for 70. That's going to get you killed if you don't maintain it.
And Charlie.
All right.
Not sure what it is. We ran over it.
So we tried the restart procedure. Fuel's on both. Primer's in and locked. Nothing, right?
Yeah.
Do you have time for a checklist at 2,000?
Yeah.
Not really.
It's on
well,
the
not really,
Charlie
but I mean.
side before you get to the hold short line. Almost in the middle.
You're actually, before we even whipped out the checklist and secured the airplane, we would transmit, right? So Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
On 1-2.
This is where we're at. We're 24 miles north of Springfield or whatever. And we're going down. So let's aim for that field. We're going to try to land in it.
All right. Well, should I do a 360 because I'm. Or is that
should you? Pick the field. You pick it.
Oh, well, I like this one off to.
All right.
But I'm also, I shoot high on my landings, so.
Yep. All right. And that's good, though, for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? I'd rather you have altitude than none at all.
Would I bring in flaps at this point? If I'm going to, see, I'm high on this right here.
And also this field, just so you know, is not a great one to land in. You know why?
Why?
Because we got plants down there. And when those plants hit you, that's going to cause the wheels to catch, and you're gonna crash. You're gonna roll over pretty much. Okay. So you're not gonna die most likely, but it's gonna hurt. So which field are we going for?
I was gonna go for this one, but you persuaded me. Maybe we go for this brown one and head this way.
And so the idea is, if you've got a field, don't change your mind last second, because the chance is you're gonna crash. So let's go ahead and recover. We're gonna do this again. Carb heat in. I'm on at VY and get me up to 3,000 feet.
3,000.
Go ahead and do a right 360 in this climb and turn, by the way.
Approaching altitude.
We'll wait till we get closer to John Tune before we practice it again. Just because we're getting a little short on time. It's 12 o'clock right now.
Okay.
Kind of fly this way for a moment for me.
Leaving altitude.
Turn to the right now.
Twin Diamond 56 Kilo Delta is 10 miles to the southwest at 2,500. Maneuvering for.
Let's roll out right here.
Runway 24, Muhlenberg.
Alright, now you can follow your nav for the time being.
Is there plane 500 feet below us?
Yep. You got him in sight?
I saw something in my peripheral.
Probably a windshield flash.
Should be off our like 2 o'clock now. 700 feet below us.
Yeah, we're gonna climb above them. That's what I was giving you, that 364. Get you going that way for a second. You can go all the way up to, let's go up to 4,500 for now.
4,500.
I see a shadow going across the ground. I've never seen that before. I see him now. It's a Cirrus. That's bizarre. I've never seen that before.
Is it an older
I see his shadow legit going across the ground, and you can actually see how fast the thing is going now. That is weird. I've always wondered that. I've seen it from the ground one time, ever. I've seen a jet go over my house, and I've seen the shadow go through a field, and it was like insanely fast, man.
Yeah.
Like, you could see the wing, like you could see the full blown going across the, because it was low. That was the only reason you could see it.
Sounds good. 2012 miles.
Oh crap.
Yeah, you think you gotta just hit direct.
I'm just gonna hit, I'm trying to enter it, insert, there you go. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
insert again. Alright, so now it's sequenced us, we're going to Mike 91 first and then the John Tune. That's just gonna keep us clear of their corridors today because
Charlie, about 9
they're
miles
busy.
to the northeast, we'll be entering final for runway 19, Beach River.
Once we get above 3,500 or even 3,200, it's so much smoother.
Oh yeah.
Helicopter 690 Air Hotel, come out of parking via Alpha 1 for a Western departure. Springfield.
Madison County, this is Cessna 100 Papa Mike, entering the area from the, we are 8 miles to the south, entering the area, 0 Papa Mike.
Beach River traffic citation, Narrow Lima Charlie, 5 miles northeast, entering final runway 19, Beach River.
Beach River, where's that?
It's West Tennessee, a little bit west. Wonder who has the airplane after us today.
Muhlenberg traffic, 56 Kilo Delta, 4 mile 45 left downwind runway 24, Muhlenberg.
Beach River traffic citation, how's the ride today at Muhlenberg?
A little bumpy down low.
Alright, so you feel how the engine's running a little rough right now?
The pattern at
Yeah.
2,000 feet for
Stolen traffic, Scott 6285 Foxtrot, 10 mile final, RNAV GPS 36, Oklahoma.
That's how you land an airplane, the old school way. Minus 1,500.
Muhlenberg traffic, Twin Diamond 56 Kilo Delta, left downwind 24, Muhlenberg.
I'm just gonna, that power's good where it's at. Pretty much as fast as we can go. we're kind of level with the clouds. We're about, that looks 2,000 feet, right? That's how this works with these cloud clearances. We're in Class Echo airspace, right? So we need 3152, right? And we're about 2,000 feet from that cloud.
And Springfield traffic 90960, GPS 22 approach, cog guys.
Should be right below us, right?
1,500 feet below us.
100.
Off our nose a little bit.
Yep.
Kind of turn in our direction.
No. They're 2 miles in front of us.
Oh, that is 2 miles, so that's further out that way.
Yep.
They're just circling.
So objective Cessna 97 echoes 2.
I got traffic out there.
I got it too.
1,000 feet. Spielberg traffic 50 Alpha, holding short of 24.
Burn at about 7 gallons per hour.
Where do you see that? Oh, 7 there, flow.
And this is where we would, if we're on an actual cross country, we're gonna do it like this. So we're close to Springfield, so I'm gonna update with Springfield's altimeter.
My left butt cheek is getting.
Oh no, I'm
falling asleep.
It happens.
17 Celsius. Altimeter 2.9 inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 2400. Springfield Robertson County Airport. Automated weather observations 1707 Zulu. Wind variable.
We call like a 10-mile flying over the field at 4,500 kind of thing.
Yep. Visibility.
And tell them we'll be going like southbound or something.
Okay.
Calling traffic, Skyhawk 6285 Foxtrot, 5 miles, RNAV GPS, 3 seconds almost.
Ramp to 124.
Trying to get my schedule to load. I'm going to text the person who has it after us to just meet us at the airplane because it's 12:08 right now. That's fine.
Pacific Tech, Skyhawk 1679 Foxtrot, 5 miles southeast of the airport, at 2,000 feet, climbing to 3,500 feet, departing to the south. Last call, 1 Pacific Tech.
Oklahoma traffic, aircraft 26642,
Spielberg County traffic, Skyhawk 595 Alpha, depart runway 24 will be turned out to the southeast.
Spielberg area, approximately 3 miles to the east of the airfield.
That's a Army you can hear because their radio's crap, as I was telling about earlier.
Oklahoma traffic, Bonanza 335 Juliet Alpha, 4,000 feet over top of the airport, maneuvering for runway 36. Oklahoma traffic.
Like, is that, see that brown field amongst all those green ones that's heading this way? Would that be a good field to land in?
Yep. All these are farmer fields, so they're not great, really. I mean, the brown ones are better than the green, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Can you take the controls for a second so I can like try and stretch out my leg?
Yeah, I'll take the controls.
The controls.
I have controls.
Oh, I wonder if let me see if I can grab my water real quick.
Cramping a little bit.
Yeah, it's not a cramp. It's just like I haven't moved. It already feels better. Oh. All right. Let's change my position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Your flight controls.
My controls.
Your flight controls.
Switch fuel tank.
I don't know why it gives that enunciation sometimes. It'll get like a blip in the reading.
Springfield traffic,
2-113, single Dakota helicopter about 10 miles to the south of the field. 1,800 feet transitioning to the west, Springfield traffic to south.
Please last call, Muhlenberg.
This airplane flies good at cruise, that's what I was telling you. I flew it for 6 hours straight, bro. Pretty much. And like,
did you use the autopilot?
They didn't have one.
At the time?
Yeah. It had a wing leveler, which is a primitive autopilot, but those things, no, they suck. My first time ever using one in that airplane alone. It goes like a Legion Airlines or something. Tell about how it's painted.
I got Springfield in sight.
Downwind traffic, docket 62 South Foxtrot, 1
I
mile.
call my. We're on Springfield.
And we're 10 miles, read the tail northeast.
Yeah.
Oklahoma traffic. 5 Juliet Alpha, on
like an alien.
Oklahoma traffic, 175 Alpha, 10 miles to the west, descending through 4,000, inbound for landing runway 24, London Corbin.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308, Gulf at 4,500, overflying the field, 9 miles northeast of the field. Springfield traffic. Did that in a little reverse.
A little bit. As long as you know it, you're good, Doug.
At least I know it, but again, it's... Sound like you're at the dentist.
Yep.
Contact 10 miles to the northeast inbound on GPS 22 approach, Springfield.
There are worse ways to start a Wednesday, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is like a real airplane experience right here, not flight training. This is what I mean.
This is what you do.
Yeah, this is what they're for.
Maybe we set the autopilot, and that's the only difference.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But this is good, straight and level practice for you.
Green area traffic. Rally Pop is taxiing into runway 21 via 12.
So this is saying we can barely glide to Mike 91.
That's about right, because we got a headwind.
Yeah.
Muhlenberg traffic, Bonanza 107.
It's also basing that off your current speed. So if you slow down, and it's measuring your descent rate too.
Bowling Green area traffic. 51 Charlie Pop, back taxi on 12.
Do you need me to pull up with my Flight Schedule Pro? I can't see.
I was just trying to see who's got the airplane after us. You can't see that, I don't think.
Well, you can figure it out. I know that. FSP. There. Oh, I know why it wasn't picking up my GPS, because it was, or my iPad, because it was connected to this.
Yeah.
I was trying to get internet connection.
Probably. This isn't loading either, so.
Lovely.
That's fine. I'll take someone when we get lower.
Local traffic,
So should I do a 5 mile call out? Or is it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, 5 miles to the northeast of the field, overflying at 4,500. Springfield traffic. I felt like that was the right cadence.
It was.
Okay.
Kind of talk in chronological order, right, where you're at and then what you're about to do.
I feel like a day like today, our bowling green is probably a little too far, but we did get some cross-country work, I guess. Right? Because isn't that 50?
And we're actually going to hit them hard later on, where I'm going to make you do pilotage and stuff with that plan. That's when you're going to do your genuine cross-country training. Yeah. But it's good, though. And we've sequenced the GPS. It'll automatically switch itself here in a second. It should at least.
Is that when we reach? Or
Yeah,
you don't want to cut corners?
It will cut the corner, usually. But we'll see if it does.
There's so many quarries.
Yeah, that quarry at Springfield's is big. It's like a Call of Duty map, bro. It's like a straight up Modern Warfare 2 map if you look at that thing.
Low approach only.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Takeoff County, Lewis Field, Army 03754, Tango H47, 5 miles to the southwest, inbound runway 5, Lewis Field.
What airport was that? Richfield?
Yeah, something like that.
Traffic has 5 runway 24.
Approaching waypoint.
Approaching waypoint.
Do I call him now? Again, just saying flying over the field, or no?
You can say you're overflying the field, yeah.
Springfield traffic, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, overflying the field at 4,500. Springfield traffic.
Left to 0R197. There you go. Now let's start a descent down, a gradual descent down to 2,000. So I'm going to bug it for you. And run that descent checklist for me. Or just run the descent flow in your head first. What's going to be on there before you look at the checklist?
The jumps.
All right. Now let's get our descent going first.
So our gas is on both. Make sure full rich.
Okay. Let's keep that nose up a little bit. Let's just try to descend it 500 feet per minute. And this speed is good, so you can keep the power where it's at, kind of.
Do I have to go to carb heat? Because
yep.
Carb heat.
Bowling Green traffic, 0651 Charlie Papa, departing from 22165. Bowling Green.
Springfield traffic, 90960, 3 miles to the east, inbound for landing runway 22, GPS 22 approach. It'll be a full stop.
Make sure rich and fuel both. Carb heat as required, and we got to get our ATIS.
Okay, let's get it.
Campbell approach, car.
Put it in there for you already.
Tower formation Echo time at 1650 Zulu, wind 230 at 7. Weather's better than 5005.
230
Temperature
at 7.
27, 2.16. Altimeter 29er, 9er. Visual approach runway 20 in use. Taxiway Romeo 3 closed. Advise initial contact. You have information. Echo. Tower formation Echo time at 1650 Zulu, wind 230 at 7. Weather's better than 5005. Temperature 27, 2.16, altimeter 29er, 9er. Visual approach runway 20 in use. Taxiway Romeo 3 closed. Advise initial contact. You have information. Echo. Tower formation Echo time at 1650 Zulu, wind 230 at 7. Weather's better than
230 at 7.
230 at 7. Let's go and switch the tower.
Get ahead of this and do ground in my, that's
yep.
122.7.
121.
121.7.
Yep.
Alright. So would I call them at like 15 miles to the north? Formation Echo.
Yep. I'm texting the other instructor. Just make sure we get below that Charlie. That, we want to be at 2,000 feet. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. At that Charlie. So about 10 miles out of the Charlie. 8 miles. It's crazy to think that you could just fly around here. And I know there's just, like, someone could just be flying around right here and then all of a sudden we just come up on them.
Yep.
Like, if we didn't have traffic and
yep.
so many different...
Yeah, like what if they didn't have ADS-B?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Approaching altitude.
Go ahead, let's call them at 15.
Okay.
And we're 15 right now.
John 2 Tower, Skyhawk 7308 Golf, 15 miles to the north of the field, inbound for landing with information echo.
7308 Golf, John 2 Tower, roger, report 7 to the north for runway 20.
Report 7 miles to the north for runway 20, 7308 Golf. Kind of speed it up a little bit since we're kind of approaching our...
Yep. You can fly it as fast as you want to, man. That's kind of the objective with a descent and most airplanes. Just kind of keep it. If you're going to die, might as well use that energy. Just don't overspeed the freaking airplane pretty much.
Tower 0 with Mike.
So we're reporting a 7 mile.
Contact Nashville departure, have a good flight.
Departure 0 with Mike, good day.
So we could, she may put us on a direct, like a straight in approach.
Potentially.
Because that 7 miles like right outside the Charlie, right?
Yep, something like that. LXJ 573, I don't know what this is going to be, but this is going to be coming over our head pretty quick. So let's get to 2,000. I have a feeling this is a jet just smoking some, doing some test running or something, just right outside the Charlie, and they're fast. Alright, there's 2,000.
2,000.
Add the power, let's get 2,400 in there. They're just like running at the edge of the Charlie, I love it. I bet Nashville's having a heyday with that.
Oh, there they are, I got them off our nose.
Are they high?
Yeah, they're high.
Tower Flash 1
it's a jet.
5 miles to the northeast, 1,200 following the river back in for the helipad.
Flash 1, John 2 Tower, roger,
Probably
report
getting
a mile
vectors
out.
from Nashville actually now that I'm thinking about it.
Tower 737 Zulu Papa's ready at 20.
Delta 737 Zulu Papa, John 2 Tower, you can proceed on course west, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, 20 and out to the west.
Another one.
737 Zulu Papa.
Is it the same plane?
Yeah, that's him.
Tower, Flagship 573, visual 20.
Flagship 573, John 2 Tower, traffic is a Cessna taking the runway for departure, runway 20, clear to land.
20, clear to land, Flagship 573.
That it?
Yep, that was him. So that tail number is LXJ 573, so that's FlexJet. This is the only no man's land portion of our entire flight right here. This is where you don't want to have a engine sputter on you or something.
Cessna 08 Golf, as you're proceeding inbound now, just stay on that west side of final. I may need to move you to a down one for IFR traffic behind you.
Alright, we'll stay west and just keep us posted, 7308 Golf.
Or should I veer off to the right?
You're good. You're west of it right now.
Flagship 573, you may see Robinson 44 helicopter traffic. He should be heading to your left. He's inbound for landing east of the runway.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be watching for him. Flagship 573.
Honestly, our best landing would maybe the highway.
Two Tower, clear 322 Alpha Mike, 3,000 for the visual for 20.
Going with the traffic, I would
322 Alpha
assume.
Mike, John 2 Tower, roger, report 4 mile final, runway 20.
Altitude.
I just...
Can you repeat that last part? 322 Alpha Mike.
And Cirrus 322 Alpha Mike, report a 4 mile final, runway 20.
We'll report a full 4 mile final, runway 20, 322 Alpha Mike.
Of course, I Cirrus. Cutting us off.
Those are rich guys.
08 Golf, I am going to put you behind that Cirrus. I can either have you make a right turn to the north to come back in behind him, or you can just continue to the down, whichever you prefer.
Oh, we can continue in for the downwind 7308 Golf. That works for us.
This is 08 Golf, roger.
Alright, so you just kind of just... Ooh, that was a good wind.
Hello.
Wake up call, right?
We'll need to teardrop. Do we? Well, we can't. We don't teardrop in this instance, right? We'll just.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a. Yeah, probably.
Flash 1 is 1 mile east for the helipad.
Spanish 1, proceed to helipad landing there, you're on risk.
Should I fly towards the jail right now?
Just kind of aim straight ahead.
Okay.
Thanks, Cirrus is going too fast, is what's happening.
Got them right there, 700 feet below us.
Complex shed 573, turn left when able, then contact ground 121.7.
Alright, left when able, ground point 7, flex up 573 today.
Yeah, this little area is a little sketchy.
A little bit. Kind of set us off just a little bit to the right. And Tower, you want 7308 Golf to enter in on a 45 or just midfield?
That's a 08 Golf, Roger, just report entering that downwind. Your choice.
Alright, we'll just report entering the downwind 7308 Golf.
So what's that mean?
So I was asking her if we could take a 90 or a 45.
8 Papa, we are 10 miles to the southwest, inbound with Echo. We'd like a
Oh, that she just basically said get to the downwind and then call me.
Roger, report 4 miles to the southwest, expect right traffic, runway 20.
We're gonna kind of go out to the river and then come back around.
Okay, we'll report 4 miles southwest, and we'll expect right traffic right downwind for 2078 Pop.
Cirrus 2 Alpha Mike, runway 20, cleared to land.
Runway 20, cleared to land, and 4 mile final, 2 Alpha Mike.
Cessna 08 Golf, the traffic you're going to be following is a Cirrus on about a 2 mile final.
We're looking for that traffic, that's 7308 Golf.
Command Chief 78 Papa, for now maintain at or above 2,000.
At or above 2,000.
Let's go ahead and just start turning in and descending.
Leaving altitude.
Full carb heat.
Yep.
Carb heat, make sure it's rich. Gas on both.
Tower 7308 Golf has the Cirrus traffic inside.
Cessna 08 Golf, runway 20, number 2, cleared to land.
20, number 2, cleared to land, 7308 Golf. So you can kind of just turn left right now. Kind of a non-standard pattern, but it's what we got. Power back just a little bit and bring the nose up. Kind of trading your power, leading off airspeed.
First notch of flaps.
Yep.
1,000, 2,
John
1,000.
10 Tower, Command 8778 Papa, we are 4 miles southwest.
Comanche 78 Papa, enter right downwind for 20, report midfield.
Right downwind for 20, we'll report midfield.
He landed already.
Okay, great.
They're getting off the runway right now.
Stage 2 off Mike, turn left Alpha 3, hold short of Alpha, contact ground 121.7.
Turning left Alpha 3, holding short of Alpha and contacting ground 121.7.
Bring it to the right.
Alpha Mike.
Turning base.
Yep. Pattern looks much better, by the way. Your altitudes are better.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to. Alright, second notch of flaps, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3.
Alright, so we started our turn a little bit late. Just a little bit. Oops.
Got my third notch of flaps, 1,000,
Traffic.
2,000, 300.
And John Toon Tower, Comanche 8778 Papa, we are downwind 20, midfield.
It's still high.
Comanche 78 Papa, you're flying Cessna
Power out.
traffic. They're very short final, runway 20, number 2, clear to land.
Pitch up.
We have that traffic, 78 Pop. 20, clear to land, 78 Pop.
Here, just pitch for 65. Now your sync rate, you feel it coming in? All those brakes a little bit harder.
Cessna 0, takeoff available, turn left Alpha 3, you can contact ground when you're off.
Left on Alpha 3, we'll contact ground 08 Golf.
There you go.
Finally nailed one.
There you go. I'm sorry, kind of took all the traffic pattern ones, and I'm just trying to get us on the ground.
John Toon Tower, Centurion 732, Romeo Tango, turning right base, runway 20.
I'll get your after landing check.
John Toon ground, Cessna 5222 Delta, run up complete.
Cessna 22 Delta, roger, runway 20, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 20, taxi via Alpha, 22 Delta.
All right.
John Toon ground 7308 Golf, holding short run or taxiway Alpha.
Cessna 7308 Golf, John Toon ground, taxi to parking Alpha Romeo 4.
Taxi to parking Romeo 4, 7308 Golf.
All right, good deal. All right, Alpha Romeo 4, we can do that.
All these switching of the airplanes, I got to get used to the call signs. I know we've been in this one all day, but
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. I just got to remember to look at that as I read it. Romeo 4, huh?
Yep, so that's going to be your first one up here.
We have a plane on our heading towards us on Alpha.
Yep, we're gonna beat them, so you got to go a little bit quicker, just a little bit.
John Toon ground, Comanche 78 Papa, we're holding on Alpha 3, we'd like to go to the FBO ramp.
Turn on my blinker.
Yeah, for real.
November 8778 Papa, John Toon ground, hold short, taxiway Alpha.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha, 78 Papa.
Airshare 362, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Airshare 362.
Airshare 362, you're cleared to the Foxtrot Tango Whiskey Airport via John Toon 1 departure, then as filed. Maintain 3,000.
We just keep going.
Expect flight level 430.
We're in a non-movement area,
minutes
so
after departure.
that means ATC has non-movement.
119.35.
We're free to do whatever.
Squawk 0757.
I hope we can get around. That would really suck.
Air 362 is cleared to the Fort Worth Airport via the John Tune 1 departure, then it's filed, climb maintain 3000, expect 430 10 minutes after.
In this instance, I break off my taxiway lanes.
Air 362, your readback is correct.
Tune ground, November 972 Delta Papa, run up complete, ready with information echo.
Delta 2 Delta Papa, runway 20, taxi via Alpha, hold short, Romeo 4.
Taxi via Alpha, hold short, Romeo 4, 927 Delta Papa.
Share. And there's a lot of private jets right now. That's the Cirrus.
That's a mall right there. I was telling you about malls.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're sick.
Never seen one of those, or maybe never really noticed
They're
one.
made out of canvas.
Canvas?
Yeah, like a, just like a Piper Cub.
November 7-8, Papa, turn right on Alpha, left turn Romeo 4, taxiway to parking.
Right on Alpha, left turn Romeo, and was that Romeo 4 to parking, or what was after Romeo 7-8 Pop?
In November 7-8, Papa, it is Romeo 4, it's your next left.
Okay, Romeo 4 to parking, next left, 7-8 Pop, thanks for your help.
So was that landing better?
Yeah, that was good.
Holding
that was much better. Felt better, right?
Yeah. It just feels like we come to the ground so quick, but I forget that once I pull up, I have airspeed that I can slow down with.
Yep. Floating.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what's open. Slow down for a second. Alright, you keep on going.
Turn 72 Romeo Tango at Alpha 2.
Cessna, Alpha 2, just hold
Are they
short.
cleaning it? 13386?
Yep.
72 Romeo Tango, hold short at Alpha 2 for Alpha.
We're going to keep going straight ahead.
Ground 972 Delta Papa, we cleared a taxi past Romeo 4 now.
Delta 2 Delta Papa, affirmative, continue down Alpha.
That T right there?
Yep, we're going to go to the far one.
972 Delta Papa.
So right here.
November 732 Romeo Tango, turn left on Alpha and then right Romeo 4.
Left on Alpha,
Alright,
then right on
deal.
Romeo 4, 72 Romeo Tango.
More power.
Ground vision jet 5.
There you go.
Charlie Delta clear.
Pretty dope Ferrari.
Yep.
Jet 515 Charlie
Okay.
Delta, John Tune ground, taxi to
Don't
parking
run
Alpha
it.
Romeo 4.
Yeah, securing.
Off Romeo 4.
Or after landing or securing?
Securing.
PLT verify silent,
Good.
avionics off.
Yep.